um, okay, I lied. Not one last thing. Here's another last thing. This is something that you might want to kind of look at. That when you can't, when problems are solved individually, like you sit at a table and we both communicated, then the only people that benefit from that direct conversation are the two people that were involved in it. They're the only people that had the information. But if you can see what you're doing, you're making it global. Instead of talking one on one with me and making sure, whatever's happening in our conversation is staying secluded within just ourselves. Because if we just shared emails, the only people that knew a conversation existed was just me and you. But if you can't notice, what you're doing is you're trying to broadcast globally your opinions and my opinions because you want people to see the process. So instead of, which I think is genius, so my hat's off to you because you're going to put information out there, which you're going to perceive yourself as, okay, as long as I can make her look bad, as long as you're trying to make me look bad and wrong, you think everybody's just going to take your word for it. And you think in some way in your mind that you can just put something out there and people are going to believe whatever it is you're saying. The only problem is you're not really realizing is that I'm going to put a response to that, whether you see it or not. People that are focused on the Destiny group will see my response to your response. And then people, what they're going to do is, okay, who's making more sense? This one or that one? So you're putting your insanity out there globally for all to see and judge and analyze and what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. So when you put a video out there, especially about me, you might want to get it right because if you're slightest bit wrong, then basically what you're putting out there is, hey, I'm a person that's completely wrong about everything. Don't follow me. So you can't be risking being wrong at even one thing because if you are, somebody's going to pick it out. Now on my side, same thing's going on. People are going to look at me. They're going to analyze what it is that I've got to say and see whether anything I'm saying makes any sense or not. If I'm totally insane, somebody else is going to pick it out. And and if I'm wrong about anything, somebody's going to pick it out and make a big deal about it. The difference between you and me is people are probably going to criticize you a lot more than me. Why? Because I already admit I'm wrong. How can you tell me that I'm wrong when I am already admitting I'm wrong about something? No question about it. At least I'm admitting that I could be wrong about something. But this is how I see it, and I'm kind of looking for, okay, where if I'm wrong, point it out. You aren't doing that. So as long as you are not saying, hey, I am wrong about something, people are going to tell you. People are going to let you know how wrong you are. But how wrong I am ain't going to show up that often. Because as long as you're already admitting you're wrong about something, nobody else can accuse you of being wrong because you just did it yourself. So that diffuses that part of the conversation that you probably aren't really realizing. And the conversation is very, very global. There's a lot of people watching your videos and a lot of people that are going to, anybody that's interested in anything you've got to say, and you put my name out there, you've now made me popular. That's the funny thing is I don't have to worry about getting attention. You're doing all the work. You're making sure everybody gives me attention. I didn't have to do it. You are doing it for me. And the more you talk and talk and talk about me, then the more popular you end up making me be. And everybody in your group, everybody that you are talking to, no matter how brainwashed they are going to see what you've got to say. And then they're going to come and see, well, what is her response? What else is she saying? And that's what you're doing is I put something out there and your little group is there discussing and you're in a chaos stage. You're all, hey, something's going on with that Judy there. We need to do something about this because she's making a lot of sense and making us look real bad. So we need to go out there and make her look even more bad because she's making a lot of sense there. She's like risking everything we're doing. We better do something about her. So the more that you end up trying to destroy me, the more you give me a voice. The louder the bigger the audience you give me, and you give me your audience. You're like making everybody that's believing in your shit want to see what else I'm going to say. What's she going to say about this now? So don't be surprised if you lose a few members, because if they end up seeing that anything I'm saying is making a little bit more sense than what you're saying, they're going to leave your group. And anybody that is in that group, you got a lot of loved ones that are probably really screwed up. They probably haven't admitted they're wrong. Everybody on the planet is in the same boat. So it's like, if they are not showing you love and you need a group like Destini, then your mission is to find yourself. Your mission is to unfold your fullest potential, because whatever is out in your family, it is your personal mission to work it out. Your family members want you, your friends, everybody wants you part of their lives. Obviously, they are not receiving information from you. Obviously, they are not supporting you to be yourself. They probably want, everybody, all these loved ones want you to be exactly what they want you to be. And then this group wants you to be everything they want to be. And it's like the whole purpose is for you to find out who you are supposed to be. And anytime you're experiencing a problem, it's your personal mission to solve it. Every problem is born with its solution. So whatever family member or friends that are trying to get you back in your life, you have the solution. And the best thing is to be around people that you actually love, because they are the ones that care the most about you. But if they're caring and their form of love is very harmful, then it's your mission to point out their insanity. Not be so weak that you can let somebody even more destructive destroy your life, like the Destini group. That's all they want, is for you to do things their way, not your way. And that is the reason you're leaving your loved ones in the first place, is because they want to push you to do things their way, and it's wrong, so you're going to go someplace else. So, and as long as the group is going to say, yeah, all your loved ones are wrong, come with us, you're going to go with them. Because it seems like the answer in the moment, especially if they're providing you with a place to live and a job. But that is, you're like agreeing to your own slavery. And we make decisions based on pain and pleasure. And if family and friends are causing you so much pain, and somebody offers you, you know, hey, take some ice cream, get some candy, take a break, if they offer you everything that feels good while you're experiencing a problem at home, what are you going to go for? You want the instant short-term pleasure. So that's why you're going to be drawn to the Destini group, because for some odd reason you're getting a short-term pleasure, but it's going to create long-term pain, because all they're doing is creating the same structure that already exists. They're trying to be a very, very powerful corporation, which they're going to get more and more powerful the more you work for them and give them all your money. The only way that I would see that process work is if every corporation, every company this Destini group does, everybody's the owner of it. Do you have ownership of any of these companies that are started up? If you are not the owner of what you're working for, why? Why does Pullman have to be the owner of it? If it's a group and the group all benefits, shouldn't the ownership be on everybody's name? Shouldn't everybody be owning what it is they're building? Because if it's just one person, then you've got an elite. Exactly the same game that's going on now is, those at the top are thinking that they are the ones that are right and need to control the rest of the world. And they use it through their corporate structure. It's the identical everything that's going on in Destini is exactly what's going out in our global experience. And they're going to say it's something new. And insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. So you got to see the patterns within the patterns. What is exactly similar to the Destiny group, to these elites that are looking extremely evil and don't give a shit about humanity? They don't care whether you live or die. They just want the energy for your labor. Exactly what Destiny group is. The elites want to cause divorce and causes drug addictions. They want to cause as many problems as possible. The Destiny group is doing the same thing. They're trying to get you split up from family and friends. Exactly what the New World Order is. Why? Because a family structure that's strong, a community that's strong, can never be beat. And that's what made the elite so successful, is they've got that family bond going on. Why? Because they're all friggin' greedy. You get a kid that's born into these elites, it's really hard for a kid to say, I'm going to do my own thing, when you're being threatened, hey, you're not going to, your allowance is going to be cut off. You're not going to get any family wealth if you don't do as I say. So it's pretty hard for, somebody that's born in an elite family to go against family, because that's how they survive. It's basically, we'll kick you out of our family. We will make sure that you're starving and suffer. I mean, they will put their own kids through torture if you don't go pull the line and follow the family. So that the money is keeping the elite families extremely together and strong and powerful, where the only way they get their power is by making sure no other family is as strong as their family is. And that's what the Destiny group is all about. Are they encouraging you to get along with your family? Are they encouraging you to communicate with your friends? Are they saying you've got some problems going on if you can't get along with people? There's a reason why you don't get along with people, and it is a lack of communication. I got the same issue with, like, my father. I want to communicate with them, but do they want to communicate with me? No. But when they're ready, if they want to, they can have the gift of having me in their life. But it's just, I'm allowing them to live whatever their purpose is. If this is where they want to be and they are happy in it, as miserable as they look very depressed. They don't look happy. They're not enjoying their lives. So I'm like, okay, if that is how you enjoy your life, is by not enjoying your life, then look at how good it's working for you. So um, there's my thing. Hopefully it's the last, but I just thought I'd throw it out that um, you're giving me a lot more attention just by you talking about me. You are making your group go against you the more you talk about me. So I'm really, really grateful for that. I think you're saving a lot of people from yourself by doing what you're doing. And you can't even see that yet, which is really, really funny. But it's a gift you're giving me. So I'm really, really grateful that you are turning away people from your group by having this conversation. You're showing everybody that what you're doing is not exactly working, and maybe some people aren't quite ready to leave your group yet, but it's in their minds. That's the thing, is a seed grows, and they can be working in your group, but they got a seed to leave. And as soon as they have that seed that, oh my God, I got myself into something real bad, then they need to build the confidence to learn how to leave, and opportunity needs to show up for them to leave. So whether people are still in your group doesn't mean they if they're not leaving today, trust that they're going to leave as soon as the first opportunity shows up. They're gone. So thank you so much, Destiny, for basically destroying your own group. Well done. Peace out.